If you've been eyeing some Ubisoft games, now's the time to grab them. With the Ubisoft Publisher Sale happening right now, there's a whole lineup of epic titles at crazy discounts. Whether you're into action, strategy, or open-world chaos, there's something for everyone. So let's dive into the best deals before they're gone. In Immortals Fenyx Rising, you play as Fenyx, a winged demigod tasked with saving the Greek gods and their world from a curse unleashed by the Titan Typhon. The game blends open-world exploration with action-packed combat, where you use divine powers such as the wings of Daedalus, the sword of Achilles, and the bow of Odysseus to overcome challenges and defeat mythical creatures like Cyclops and Medusa. Players can explore 7 different regions, each inspired by a Greek god, solving puzzles and battling powerful bosses along the way. Its vibrant, stylized world offers a fresh take on Greek mythology with a mix of aerial and melee combat. Valiant Hearts: The Great War is a narrative-driven puzzle-adventure game set during World War I. The story is deeply emotional, focusing on the lives of 4 characters caught in the war's chaos. Through their journey, you experience the personal and historical impact of the conflict. The game uses a hand-drawn art style and offers a unique blend of humor, heartache, and historical storytelling, as players solve puzzles, navigate war-torn landscapes, and uncover the stories of both soldiers and civilians. This game is known for its deep emotional resonance and historically informed narrative. In The Stick of Truth, players take on the role of the new kid who gets embroiled in a fantasy adventure filled with absurdities. The game is structured like a traditional RPG with turn-based combat, where players explore the town of South Park, meet characters like Cartman, Kyle, and Stan, and uncover a plot revolving around a magical artifact, the Stick of Truth. The humor is quintessentially South Park, with a mix of juvenile and satirical content that mirrors the show's often outrageous themes. Child of Light is a visually stunning role-playing game set in the magical world of Lemuria. The story follows Aurora, a young girl from 1895 Austria who finds herself in Lemuria, a land under the rule of the Dark Queen. With the help of her friends, Aurora embarks on a journey to reclaim the stolen sun, moon, and stars to restore balance to this mystical world. The game features turn-based combat, where players can strategize using a variety of skills while exploring breathtaking, hand-drawn landscapes. The narrative unfolds with rich, poetic dialogue and a fairy tale atmosphere that highlights themes of family, courage, and destiny. Child of Light is known for its beautiful, watercolor-inspired art style and its ability to deliver a heartfelt story through both gameplay and music. Rayman Origins marks the return of Rayman after 15 years, offering a fresh yet nostalgic 2D adventure. Players can explore the expansive Glade of Dreams, uncovering its history through over 60 levels and variety of unique characters. The game emphasizes co-op play, allowing up to 4 players to control Rayman, Glowbox, or the Teensies. The gameplay features various mechanics like swimming, diving, and the Hairlycopter to navigate challenges, making it an exciting, family-friendly experience. Rayman Legends builds upon the success of Origins, offering even more creative, dynamic platforming. With new worlds, including the whimsical Fiesta de los Muertos and spy-themed 20,000 Lums Under the Sea, players will enjoy a host of fun and challenging levels. The game introduces new gameplay mechanics, such as the use of Murphy, a helpful character that interacts with objects in the environment, allowing for more cooperative puzzle solving. The levels also feature musical stages where players jump to the rhythm of songs like Eye of the Tiger. These unique worlds and interactive elements add to the depth and replayability, keeping the gameplay fresh and exciting. Rayman Legends also supports up to 4-player co-op, offering seamless drop-in drop-out gameplay for maximum fun. Trials Rising is an exhilarating, fast-paced motorcycle stunt game. It serves as the latest installment in the Trials series and builds on its signature gameplay with exciting tracks, puzzles, and incredible stunts. Players navigate through increasingly difficult courses filled with ramps, jumps, and obstacles, all while aiming for the best time and highest score. The game features a diverse range of environments, from lush forests to industrial cities, each presenting unique challenges. Its standout feature is the robust online multiplayer mode, allowing players to compete in global leaderboards or share user-generated tracks. With intuitive controls and a highly customizable experience, Trials Rising combines skill-based gameplay with the thrill of mastering crazy jumps and stunts. Star Trek Bridge Crew is a virtual reality cooperative simulation game where players assume the roles of Starfleet officers aboard a Federation starship. It allows players to experience the thrilling tasks and responsibilities of commanding a starship in the Star Trek universe. Players can take on the roles of different bridge crew members, including the captain, engineer, tactical officer, and helm officer, as they work together to complete various missions. The game features both single-player and multiplayer modes, with a dynamic system where teamwork is crucial for success. Set in the timeline of Star Trek: The Next Generation, the game offers a blend of action and strategy, where players must coordinate their ship's systems to defeat hostile alien forces and explore the cosmos. It offers a highly immersive experience, especially in VR, allowing players to interact with the ship's controls and make decisions that impact the story's outcome. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World: The Game is a retro-inspired side-scrolling beat-em-up game. Based on the popular comic and film, it follows Scott Pilgrim as he battles through waves of enemies to win the heart of Ramona Flowers. The game offers a fun mix of punchy combat, quirky characters, and a colorful, pixelated art style that appeals to fans of old-school arcade games. The gameplay focuses on cooperative multiplayer, where players can team up to defeat enemies, level up, and unlock new abilities. The game also includes a variety of bizarre enemies and bosses, each designed with a distinct sense of humor and creativity, such as aliens, ninjas, and giant robots. The remaster includes additional DLC and online multiplayer features, making it more accessible than ever. Assassin's Creed Syndicate is an action-adventure game set in Victorian London during the height of the Industrial Revolution. The game follows the story of twin assassins, Jacob and Evie Fry, as they take on the Templar Order and attempt to liberate London's underprivileged masses from oppression. Players can explore a huge open world that includes iconic landmarks such as Buckingham Palace and Big Ben. The game features dynamic gameplay, allowing for innovative traversal mechanics like the rope launcher to scale buildings quickly, fight in street brawls, or participate in carriage chases through crowded streets. Combat includes an array of weapons like the kukri knife, brass knuckles, and a sword cane, emphasizing both stealth and direct confrontation. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is an immersive action-adventure RPG set during the Viking Age. Players assume the role of Eivor, a fierce Viking raider who leads their clan from Norway's icy desolation to establish a settlement in 9th century England. The game blends intense combat, stealth mechanics, and deep RPG elements, allowing players to shape Eivor's journey through choices in combat, alliances, and dialogue. Key features include leading epic raids against Saxon armies, building and customizing your settlement, and engaging in visceral combat with dual-wielding weapons and the iconic hidden blade. The game introduces advanced character progression, letting players tailor Eivor's abilities to suit their playstyle. Additionally, it offers a massive open world filled with historical and mythological elements, from warring kingdoms to legendary Norse gods in expansions like Dawn of Ragnarok. Assassin's Creed Mirage marks a return to the franchise's stealth-driven roots, taking players to the vibrant streets of 9th century Baghdad. This installment follows Basim, a character introduced in Assassin's Creed Valhalla as he transitions from a young thief to a master assassin within the Hidden Ones, guided by his mentor Roshan. The game emphasizes classic mechanics like parkour, stealth, and close-quarters combat, while incorporating new elements like environmental interaction and enhanced assassination tools. Set in a richly detailed and dense city, the game offers a more compact experience compared to its predecessors, with the main storyline taking around 20 hours to complete and additional content extending it to 30 hours. Missions include investigative elements, rhythm-based pickpocketing, and black box assassination scenarios, which allow creative approaches to targets. Tools like throwing knives, poison traps, and the iconic hidden blade enhance gameplay, while Basim's eagle companion, Enkidu, provides reconnaissance. Far Cry Primal is a unique entry in the Far Cry series, taking players back to the Stone Age, a time when survival was paramount and nature's dangers loomed large. You play as Takar, a hunter and the last survivor of his group, striving to rebuild his tribe in the untamed world of Oros. This richly detailed open-world environment is filled with diverse biomes, such as lush redwood forests, snowy taigas, and humid swamps, each teeming with life and danger. Far Cry 5 is an open-world first-person shooter set in the fictional Hope County, Montana. It offers a sprawling landscape of forests, rivers, and mountains, filled with opportunities for exploration and action. The game centers around a fanatical doomsday cult known as the Project at Eden's Gate, led by the charismatic and sinister Joseph Seed and his siblings. As the player, you assume the role of a deputy sheriff tasked with liberating the region by dismantling the cult's control over the area. Players can take part in a variety of activities, including battling cultists, hunting wildlife, fishing, and customizing weapons and vehicles. The game offers a dynamic open world where player choices influence how events unfold. Far Cry 5 also introduces robust cooperative gameplay, allowing friends to join the fight. The campaign is bolstered by unique allies, ranging from a loyal dog to resistance fighters, each offering distinctive abilities. Far Cry 6 is an open-world first-person shooter set on the fictional Caribbean island of Yara, inspired by Cuba. The story follows Danny Rojas, a guerrilla fighter who seeks to overthrow the oppressive regime of dictator Anton Castillo, portrayed by Giancarlo Esposito. Castillo enforces his rule through violent means while grooming his son Diego to continue his legacy. The game offers a vast and visually stunning world with diverse landscapes, from lush jungles to bustling cities. Its gameplay focuses on combat, exploration, and crafting, with unique features such as resolver weapons and Supremo backpacks. Resolver weapons are makeshift creations that include unconventional tools like a nail gun or a fireworks launcher, while Supremos function as customizable super abilities, such as rocket barrages or healing fields, adding tactical depth to the gameplay. Anno 1800 is a real-time strategy city-building game. It was released in April 2019 and is part of the long-running Anno series, renowned for its complex economic systems and city-building mechanics. Set during the early stages of the Industrial Revolution, Anno 1800 immerses players in the 19th century, where they must establish and manage cities, trade networks, and colonies, while balancing production chains and resource management. The game is known for its depth and historical authenticity, with players guiding their cities through a variety of challenges, such as industrialization, diplomacy, and exploration. Tom Clancy's The Division 2 is a tactical, online third-person shooter role-playing game. The game takes place in Washington, D.C., 7 months after the devastating dollar flu pandemic, which decimated the U.S. government and military. As an agent of the Division, you must restore order to a chaotic capital, fighting against hostile factions and dealing with the aftermath of a fallen government. In The Division 2, players engage in both solo and cooperative gameplay, exploring a meticulously recreated Washington, D.C., filled with detailed landmarks like the White House and the National Mall. The city is now home to various factions, including the militarized True Sons and criminal groups, each vying for control of the remaining resources. As you progress, you will encounter a variety of missions and dynamic events across the sprawling urban environment. Riders Republic is an open-world, extreme sports game that invites players to immerse themselves in a chaotic sports paradise. The game's setting is a massive open world, featuring several iconic national parks such as Yosemite, Zion, Mammoth Mountain, and Bryce Canyon. The world is dynamic and designed for fast-paced races, tricks, and stunts, offering both solo and multiplayer experiences. In Riders Republic, players explore diverse terrains while competing in various events, including massive multiplayer mass races that allow dozens of players to compete simultaneously in wild, over-the-top races. It also emphasizes community and social features, with players able to join or form teams and complete challenges together. The game includes a progression system where players can customize their gear, outfits, and vehicles, enhancing both style and performance. The Crew Motorfest is the latest installment in Ubisoft's open-world racing franchise, taking players to the vibrant island of Oahu in Hawaii. Unlike its predecessors, which spanned the entire United States, this entry is set in a compact but highly detailed version of the Hawaiian archipelago. Watch Dogs 2 is an open-world action-adventure game set in a fictionalized version of the San Francisco Bay Area. The game follows Marcus Holloway, a skilled hacker who joins the DedSec group to fight against a corrupt system. His mission is to take down CTOS 2.0, an advanced surveillance system that controls the city's tech infrastructure. As Marcus, players engage in missions that involve hacking into various networks, stealing data, and sabotaging corporations, all while using a mix of stealth, action, and advanced tech tools. The game stands out for its colorful, dynamic world, filled with humor and social commentary, particularly satirizing Silicon Valley culture. South Park: The Fractured But Whole, the sequel, builds upon the foundation set by its predecessor with an even more complex and strategic combat system. This time, the kids of South Park are role-playing superheroes, and the story parodies superhero comics, particularly the rivalry between Marvel and DC. The game introduces a tactical, grid-based combat system that requires more planning and strategy compared to the simpler turn-based mechanics of the first game. The customization options are expanded, offering a wide range of costumes, classes, and powers that players can mix and match to create unique characters. This sequel also introduces a phone interface with apps for crafting, social media, and other fun interactions, adding another layer of depth to the exploration and side activities. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is an exciting new addition to the legendary action platformer franchise. It offers a fresh story set within the Prince of Persia universe. The protagonist, Sargon, is a skilled warrior whose journey blends the game's signature parkour mechanics with intense combat and puzzle-solving elements inspired by Persian mythology. The gameplay introduces a range of new features. Sargon wields multiple weapons, including twin blades, a bow, and the chakram, a throwable weapon that bounces off walls. Combat is fast-paced and tactical, with enemies requiring a mix of parrying, dodging, and using special Athra abilities. These abilities allow Sargon to unleash devastating attacks that evolve as the player progresses. Additionally, the game features a highly detailed world, including biomes like the Lower City and Autumnal Forest, each inspired by ancient Persian culture and natural landscapes. The use of time and space manipulation powers, such as the Rush and Shadow of Simurgh, adds an extra layer of strategy to both exploration and combat. That's a wrap on our Ubisoft Publisher Sale Roundup. Don't wait too long. These deals are flying off the shelves. Which game are you grabbing first? Let me know in the comments. As always, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome content.